Now there is a new twist.
So cyber criminals are gaining access to your computers and encrypting files, locking you out unless you pay a ransom, in some cases costing victims thousands.
But there is a way to protect yourself, and Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Ealing has more.
I'm seeing a small ransom for one computer network. I'm seeing large ransoms for large networks.
IT expert and private investigator Coleman Ryan says he's been getting a lot of calls lately about a unique cybercrime. Julia Armstrong fell victim after she got what she thought was an email from a friend.
I opened the file and there was a little button that said enable macros, and I clicked it.
A macro is a series of commands grouped together as a single command to accomplish a task automatically. Sometimes used by cyber criminals to open a back door to your computer, it could allow them to lock out everything on your hard drive, and that is exactly what happened to Armstrong.
I had schoolwork, I had photos of my son.
Armstrong could not access anything unless she paid up. Ryan says they're going after large-scale networks as well.
Healthcare organizations being attacked, municipalities.
It's happening in the corporate world, too. Employees believe they're opening an email that contains an invoice or a purchase order. Email instruction informs the recipient that there's extra security and macros need to be enabled to view the attached file. Ryan says once that happens, it's game over.
Previously, with these viruses, I've been able to run unerase or undelete tools and get the files back, but they've gotten much smarter and they're deleting shadow copies. Anytime I've made the decision or recommendation to pay the ransom, it was the right decision.
What makes this crime different is the way these cyber criminals are asking for payment through Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is a digital currency.
Sheldon Weisfield of Coin Vault ATM says his company is receiving calls weekly from victims asking for help. Because Bitcoin is still a relatively new currency, many simply don't understand it, and for the most part, it's untraceable.
The crime that represents a significantly larger financial value, you can get the authorities involved in it. But the smaller cybercrime, smaller value of cybercrimes, they're typically not going to allocate their resources.
Good luck getting these guys. It makes it nearly impossible to track them down.
As for Armstrong, her ransom was only $250. She says it was a small price to pay. Jeff Ealing, 13, Eyewitness News.
Now, experts suggest be aware of who you're receiving those emails from. You should never enable macros from an attachment if you're not 100% sure